YouTube. So, theory, it's a thing. This my shit. If you got yours, I fuck with you forever. If you ain't got yours and you get yours, I fuck with you forever. So evidently New Dallas has beef, meaning Zillionaire and them. I had no idea. It seemed like everything was going, you feel me? At least from what I see. Everything is, you know, super positive. Not to say they're not positive, but it just seems like, you get what I'm saying? So, FBG Murda versus New Dallas. Let's see what's going on.
Walk, I put 100 lines. How the fuck you gon' believe that bitch? She told 100 lies with a.
Oh, and this is our first reaction to a non-music video since I've been back.
I feel don't fuck with us, we got 100 ties.
FBG Murda and Lil 6 are essentially going to war with the whole New Dallas scene. Dropping disrespectful diss songs as well as sending messages in the streets, it's clear that there's more going on to what we hear in the music. In this video, I will break down the recent conflict between
Shout out Dallas Scoreboard
and the New Dallas scene. The New Dallas movement was started early 2024 by the likes of popular rising artists such as Zillionaire Doe and Montana 700.
Fuck, that shit, yeah, man, that shit fell on my, man.
Coming up simultaneously with the Dallas drill scene, New Dallas would take a different approach to the masses, choosing to promote unity and motivation for the city by bringing some of the most reputable trappers and scammers from almost every respected hood in Dallas. Their most notable faces of the movement, Zillionaire Doe, who hails from the Four Deuce neighborhood in South Dallas and Montana, 700 from the Woodtown neighborhood in Oak Cliff, has risen to the top ranks in the city as far as influence goes, with Montana signing a record deal with 300 back in August of 2024, as well as Doe signing to Yo Gotti's CMG in February of this year, dropping huge street bangers like back.
Well, I started listening to them from the fuck was that? It was a vlog. I kept seeing his vlogs pop up. I'm like, damn, let me go tap him with dog, see what he got going on for real. Track motivation, man. If you ain't already, you feel me? Go listen to that shit. It's gonna make you want to get some money.
Back to the south, and Pipeline turning the city up last year. As stated before, the New Dallas scene consists of rappers from all different hoods, like BFG bands from Pleasant Grove, Head Huncho, Amir from East Dallas, Kevin Got Bands from Singing Hills, and Himothy Chung from DeSoto, just to name a few. Now, to make things clear, the New Dallas scene doesn't promote violence, meaning it's not the main focus of their music. However, to say that they don't play a part in the Dallas drill scene would be pretty ignorant to say the least.
Damn.
So let me explain.
Keep it 100. I didn't know Dallas had a scene. Damn. That one hit, it gave me, you hear me? Damn. Fight for my life. Hold on, let me get this together right quick. I just did something like that. Shit. That was a genius idea, wasn't it? Let's just put this shit out. Let's do that. Alright.
Doe doesn't have it in his name. He is actually a part of the historic BFG set, originating in Oak Hollow and Four Deuce in South Dallas, choosing to pursue a career in music only after losing his close friend, BFG Strap, in September of 2022. To make things even crazier, Doe is actually brothers with Top Shooter from EBK in Oak Cliff. Doe is also known to be like a big homie to FBG member One Glue, who was shot by OTS members Tre and Wu last year in Park Row. Now, Montana isn't known to claim a specific set, but he is known to be very tied in with B4L member Baby, with him being seen in music videos with Baby dating back to 2023. Same thing with another New Dallas associate named Big Homie Kevy, with PCE member Shooter being seen in the background for his music video 5 Everlasting. With that being said, we can now take a look at the main conflict that would lead to the fallout between New Dallas rapper BFG Bands and Dallas drill rapper FBG Murda.
Get a drill scene. Like, I ain't saying like they not like that. Like, I know that, you feel me, every place gets down. But I'm saying like, I gotta hear it. I never heard it. Like, or maybe I did and I just ain't paid no mind. I'ma tap in with these things too.
The first traces of the OTS and BFG band's relationship would begin in 2023 when hanging out in Oak Hollow due to being sanctioned by the older guys. Murda's first song, Jizzle Smokin', would be shot here, later following a vlog in 2024 where you can see pretty much OTS's main lineup. However, this alliance wouldn't last very long, since shortly after, bands would seemingly start going back and forth with Murda in October of last year, sending subliminals about not needing music to be turned. Murda would respond, saying he wasn't responding to any washed-up rappers, and that things would be handled accordingly. The fallout would become official when 300-member Thurt would be shot and unalived on November 15th. This death is pretty significant, saying as Thurt was extremely loved and respected by members of Oak Hollow, with the neighborhood serving as a second home to him essentially. That would probably explain why FBG Murda would strangely start dissing Thurt on his Instagram story the following morning. Many fans believe this would be an attempt to disrespect 300 due to them being heavily tied to B4L, since OTS are the ones who got Billy. Fast forward to 2025.
It's happening out there. Shit.
The conflict would become more apparent as Murda would begin posting DMs between him and BFG bands, with bands calling him a pranking young nigga, and Murda responding by reminding him that they had just came through his hood for his social media antics. Murda would ultimately escalate things when he would publicly diss fallen Oak Hollow resident Booga, who was backdoored in his own hood by members of Savage Gang of all people back in 2020, asking if he would run like his homie Booga did. This would explain
The fuck is going, man? What?
why a SG member was beat up at the fair last year after trolling and looking for attention. BFG Bands hates SG with a passion, with him posting on his story once that anyone throwing up Z's can feel that fi. This is a reference to SG members commonly throwing up Z's in tribute to Fats. Murda would give insight into the conflict further with his disrespectful track, Real Dallas, where he goes on to rap about spinning on Lenway Street, which is Zillionaire Doe's hood. This could be a diss to BFG specifically, since FBG member One Blue
I'm just more
is
fucked
known
up
to
at
hang
this,
out
like,
there.
bro, what is going on, bro? When is like, what the fuck? Damn. Niggas really spinning out here like, shit.
And was actually a part of BFG back in 2018. To make matters worse, Lenway would be blitzed again, recently leaving 8 people injured. This would include One Glow and his brother Shrimp Cash, both a part of the music collective Neighborhood CEO. He would then go on to mention Montana 700 and another new Dallas artist named Busy, saying that he saw them in the mall and they did nothing to him. Murda would also diss BFG Bonds by calling him a washed-up rapper and that he was ducking his taco. He then ends the song with a diss to big homie Kevy, saying that he robbed him. A situation that happened.
I don't know. I hope that damn, his name is Dallas Scoreboard. That'd be dumb. But this is a good video, bro. Like, this is like,
at a basketball court where Kevy was robbed and smacked with a pistol by FBG Murda and Duncho. That's why Duncho would post to his story in February saying, BFG guys still haven't got their stuff back. Lil Six would also take to his story dissing Booga in an unreleased snippet, pretty much confirming his side. But what do you guys think? Do you think Murda and OTS stands a chance against the new Dallas movement? Is OTS the cause of all of their fallouts?
appreciate you
Let me
making
know
the video.
down below. Thanks for watching.
I just took a 10 out and blew it on